many of you know, Hankook has certainly had a winning tradition participating in motorsports around the world for many years. Here in North America, Hankook really began motorsports with a grassroots efforts. Our first entry into motorsports was as the spec tire for the SCCA Mazda Miata series. And then of course we entered SCCA and NASA regional and national club racing. Real expansion to our motorsports here in North America came in 2006 with a sponsorship with JIC Magic when we entered Formula Drift, professional drifting, and competition at time attack events. But 2007 was really a breakthrough year for Hankook Tire here in North America. SCCA and NASA regional and national club racers equipped with Hankook Tire stepped to the podium 79 times in 2007, including 44 first place finishes. In 2007, we also began a sponsorship arrangement with the F2000 Championship Series, as well as the Pacific F2000 Series. We also entered as the exclusive spec tire in the IMSA Light Series, which, as many of you know, runs in conjunction as a support series to many LMS events. We also began a partnership with several teams in professional off-road racing with Team Sticker Dude, and I think some of the crew is gathered around here in different places this morning. And I'm proud to tell you that perhaps our most recent accomplishment was just this past weekend in professional rally competition. Matt Johnson actually captured the production GT Class Championship in the Rally America National Championship Series. Matt, I think you're around here somewhere. Thanks for your efforts. We appreciate it. Matt, where are you?
Right here.
Hey, Matt. Also a significant step up for us in 2007 was our partnership with JIC Magic through the Hankook JIC Magic Drift and Time Attack teams. In professional drifting, as you know, we debuted the first Porsche to compete in professional drifting here in North America. And while we maybe didn't make it to the podium as many times as we have, surely you've read and seen some of the tremendous coverage that we've gotten in publications for the automotive enthusiasts, and we look forward to Formula Drift's presentation on ESPN2 coming up in a few weeks. And in time attack competition, the team, there's where we really did have some podium success. As a matter of fact, not only did we win events in Buttonwillow at Summit Point, but we set new track records by more than a second in Summit Point. Quite an advancement for everybody that's involved in racing. To break a track record by a second is a pretty phenomenal accomplishment. So I think team driver Tyler McQuarrie, who drives the drifting Porsches around here somewhere. Tyler, where are you? Say hey. So where do we go from here? From grassroots over the course of just 4 or 5 very successful years, it's time to move on. It really is an evolution, just like the new tire that we introduced yesterday, the Ventus V12 Evo, Evo standing for evolution. Our motorsports program is certainly evolving as well. In just a few moments, I'm going to introduce the president of our company, Hankook Tire America, and the president of Corsa Motorsports to join me here in this staging area, where they're going to be signing before you a mutual commitment and agreement. I'm excited to announce to you that Hankook Tire will be a sponsor and the exclusive tire supplier to Corsa Motorsports, who will be competing in the 2008 American Le Mans Series GT2 class. As we all know, ALMS is the premier road racing competition in North America. Competition and sponsorship within the series is going to be a showcase for the Hankook Performance Tire line and our technology. It's the logical next step for us in our marketing and brand building efforts to focus and position Hankook as a market-driven, technology-focused company. At this time, I'd like to make a few introductions, if you'll allow. First, let me recognize the president of American Le Mans Series, Mr. Scott Atherton. Scott, thanks for joining us. And now I'm going to call over here our first signing participant, the team owner of Corsa Motorsports, Mr. Steve Pruitt. Steve? Steve, if you wouldn't mind for a moment, I'm going to hand you the mic and tell us a little bit about what you got planned for the 2008 season.
Well, as many of you may or may not know, we had one of the hard luck teams this past season in the ALMS series and ran against a few bumps along the way. Decided that this is really the place where we wanted to be and concentrate our efforts, particularly in the American Le Mans series. In order to enable us to do that, it was very important that we secure a tire relationship from a technical standpoint that would enable us to not only compete with the Ferrari F430 LMGT, but do it at a level that's going to place us at the top of the podium and in the championship series. And in the course of talking to several tire companies, we ended up with the Hankook group and have discovered that they have a product and a technical support facility that will enable us to accomplish that goal, and we're very excited about being able to run the entire 2008 season with Hankook as our technical partner. And as part of that, in order to put us at the top, we have secured the services of one of the finest GT drivers in the world, and I'd like to introduce Gunnar Jeanette.
Thanks, Steve. If you could have a seat for a couple of moments. I'd also like to recognize a couple of other individuals here that will be instrumental in making our motorsports participation with Steve in Corsa Motorsports and ALMS a success. First, Mr. Jeff Kohler, Motorsports Marketing Manager for North America. And the tall guy behind him, Mr. John Lofgren. John is the Manager of Tire Development from our Akron Technical Center. So John, you got a big job. These guys are driven to win, and we expect you to drive us home on the tire. Finally, at this point, I'm going to ask the president of Hankook Tire America Company to come up here and join us, Mr. Greg Pay. Greg, would you please have a seat? All right, gentlemen, this is it. We've talked and talked and talked. You've seen these documents. Mr. Pay, a copy for you. Steve, a copy for you. And my pen. If you'd flip through there one last time, go to the back page and we'll look for your signatures. Keep going, one more page. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going ALMS racing.